All right, let's go ahead and get started with our feet right underneath our hips, shoulders above them, and our head just centered. Let the shoulders drop down. Just kind of hang out for just a moment. Feel yourself rooted and grounded. So I have heavier weights at the top of my mat. I have my smaller weights in front of me, as well as the small ball. So start with a big breath. So move those arms out to the side and over the head. Exhale, let it come down. Let's do it again. Inhale, reaching all the way up and all the way down. One more time. We're going to fold forward. And as we come back up, we're going to bring the ball with us. So roll up, bringing the ball with you. Bring the ball over your head. Keep it here as you tip over to the right-hand side. And then up and over to the left-hand side. One more time to the center and to the right. And then to the center and to the left. Fantastic. Coming all the way up. Release the ball and just bow all the way back down. Place one hand. Let's see. Let's put our right hand on the ball and pull our left arm up. Bend that right knee a little bit if you need to. Just add a nice twist here. Bending that knee just creates a little extra space to twist comfortably. And then bring the hand down, bending the opposite knee, and bring the left leg arm up. Oh, that feels good. And then coming right back to the center. Step the feet a little bit wider and bring the ball up all the way overhead. Turn the toes out, pull the heels in, and squat down and bring the ball right in front of your chest. So take it down and lift it up. And take it down and lift. Take it down and lift. One more time. Take it down and lift. Now we'll pick out that left heel, turn the right foot towards the wall, and release the ball. Keeping the ball in the right hand, just reach to the side, bending the knee, tip it over, tapping the ball, bring it back to center, and repeat. Sweep it, reach, pull it up, and bring it down. Sweep it out, tip it over, pull it up, and bring it down. Just once more, just a beautiful sweep and a reach. Coming all the way up and bringing the ball into the other hand as we switch. Reach, tip it over, push it up, and bring it down. And reach, tip it over, push it up, and let it go. And sweep it, and tap it. Bring it up, and let it go. Once more, just reach, tip it over, bring it all the way up, turn both toes to the front, and reach forward as you release the ball into the floor. Picking up the lighter weights instead, this time roll up to stand. Turn the heels in, toes out, and just take it down and lift. No weights, down and lift, and down and lift, and down. Let's add these weights. Pull, pull, let it go, and pull, let it go, and pull, let it go. And we're going to do 4 more right here. Here's 4, here's 3, and then here's 2. Last one, we're going to sweep these weights all the way overhead. Prepare for warrior 2 to the right hand side. Take it down and bring it up. Warrior 2 and stand up. Warrior 2 and stand up. And warrior 2, stand, rotate those hands, pull down and press up, pull down and press up, pull down and press up, and pull down and press up. This time, pull down, pull in, open up and pull in, open up and pull in, and open up and pull in. Open up and press all the way up and turn all the way back to front. Flat back, straight down for 2, back, straight back, back up. Flat back down for 2, and flat back up for 2. And flat back down for 2, and up for 2 as you come up. Squeeze those bones. Take it down and bring it all the way back up. Let's take it to the other side. Arms overhead, warrior 2. Take it down, back it up, and down, and back it up, and down, and back it up, and down, and back it up. This time, pull down and press up, pull down and press up, pull down and press up, and pull down and press up. Pull down, pull in, pull down, pull in, open and pull, open and close, and open and close. And the last time, press it up to the center, turn the toe in, bring it all the way down, flat back down for 2. Take it down for 2 and lift and squeeze. Take it down for 2 and lift and squeeze. 2 more. Down for 2 and lift and squeeze, and down for 2 and lift and squeeze. Turning to the right, arms all the way up. Let's put it all together. Take it down and back it up. Pull down and in. Open back up and pull all the way up. Come back to center. Let it go. Other side. Inhale, arms come up. Warrior 2. Back it up. Pull down and then pull in. Open up. Press it up and all the way down. Going again. Inhale, arms up. Right side. Warrior 2. Back it up. Pull down and pull in. Open up, push all the way up, turn back to front, all the way down. Last time, all the way up, and warrior 2. Back it up, pull down and pull in. Open up, pull all the way up, and then come all the way back down. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and turn the heels in once again. This time, both arms come up as high as your shoulders as you squat, and down. Squat, and down. Squat, and down, and squat 4 more times. Here's 4, feels good today. Here's 3, and here's 2. And then we're gonna keep our legs low, keep our arms here to open them out, and now stand and release, and squat down. Stand and release, and squat down. Stand and release, squat down, you've got this. So let's do 4 more. Remember to release those weights. Anytime you feel uncomfortable, that you're causing more harm than good. We have 2 more, 1 more. Stay right here, bring the weights back to the front, and then stand all the way back down. Turning the back heel out and the right toe forward, bend the knee, come into a side angle. We're gonna push the top weight to the sky. Good. Then we're gonna drop it a little behind us. Turn the knuckles to face the sky and bring the head of the weight to shoulder, press back, to shoulder, press back, to shoulder, press back, and to shoulder, press back, to shoulder, squeeze at the press, press. 2 more, and then 1 more. Bring it right back in and place both weights in your front hand. Rotating the body slightly towards that front foot, bring the weights right back to the shoulder, to the hips, and pull back and bend. Straighten and bend. If this is uncomfortable with 2, you're just going to use 1. Always listen. Always respect what your body is asking of you. It's the only one you've got. Got to treat it well. Up and down. How about we do 1 more? And then bring the weights to front, stand a little taller, pull back, release, pull back, release, just pull and release, and pull and release. For 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then 1 more time, and then simply push to center and turn back to front. Taking 1 weight in each hand, turn the left toe and come into your side angle. Bringing the top arm to the sky, really feel the reach. And now bring it back behind you a little, rotate your hand, and now sweep the head of the weight to your shoulder and push back. Shoulder, feel the squeeze at the lift. Feel the squeeze at the end. Yes, 4 more. Here's 4, and here's 3, and here's 2, and then just 1 more time, and bring it all the way to front. Take both weights in your hand, rotate your body a little bit more towards this front leg, bring the elbow back, and now kick back for 8. Bend and straighten. 5, 4, and 3. Really feel the squeeze at the back. And then 1 more, reach forward and stand up a little taller, pull back. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Slowly stand up, rotate back to the front, place the weights in each hand. Bring them all the way half to your shoulder height. Let the palms be up, the weights just resting. A little bounces here, up and down. Yes, up and down. Feel that strength, and then stop and curl them in and push them away. Curl them in and push away. Curl them in and push away, and curl them in and push away. Curl them in and press. Try and keep those elbows up nice and high. Pull them in and push out. Pull them in and push out just once more. And now we're going to take tiny circles backwards, just 4, 3, or 2, and then tiny circles forward for 4, or 3, or 2, and for 1. Turn the weights down and release them all the way down. All right, that movement takes a little, puts a little strain on our neck, so let's give it a stretch. Just tilt your head one way. It feels good. Lower the shoulder towards the center and just move over to the other side. Just an easy stretch to the shoulder, to the neckline. And then roll it back to center and fold forward. Releasing your weights, grab the ball once again. Roll back up to stand. Bring those feet into a comfortable wide leg position for standing crunches. So we're going to keep the ball in our left hand, shifting our weight. Right toe is out. Let's just follow me. We're going to bring ball and knee together. For 1, for 2, stay upright and stay tall. Yes. Just tap and reach. Tap and reach. 2 more. Tap and reach. And tap and reach. Stay here. Start to change position with those arms and let that foot come a little off the floor for a balance set. Hold right here. And then bringing both feet in, bring them together, ball overhead. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, tip to one side. And then inhale, reach to the sky and then tip over to the other side. And then coming back to the center, take those feet to a nice, comfortable wide leg position. Place the ball on the other hand and shift. Let's take off. Here's 8. Here's 7. Here's 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, last one, we're going to pause for a moment, switch arms, and then shift the weight and lift the foot. Just hold it there, nice balanced pose. Good. And then bring everything back together. Bring the feet to touch, arms overhead. Inhale, feel the ball reach tall. Exhale, tip to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, tip over to the other side. And as we come back to center, this time we're going to take our right foot and step it all the way back to a high lunge. Drop the ball right in front of your chest. Dip down and pull the ball to the right hip. Pull it back and reach, and 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 back and reach. Well done. And we're going to do 8 more. So stay here for 8. For 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then one more time and pause. Reach forward with that ball, step the back foot about halfway in. Start to lift that back leg off the floor to a warrior 3. Holding right here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin to stand right here. And then release the ball to the front. Step the right foot back. Well done. Left foot back. Let's go ahead and pull back towards the hip. So dip and reach. So just make sure you are on the opposite side. Dip and reach. Dip and reach. Really feel that twist as you pull back. Good. We have 2 more for the first set, and then we take it 1 more round. Here we go. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and then 1. Bring it back to center. Just hinge forward, step in with the back foot. When you're ready, lift it up and hold right here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and on the last one, stand tall. Bring the ball over your head, reach up, tip to the right. Come all the way up and tip over to the left. And then come back to the center and separate those feet to a comfortable wide stance for your final round of standing crunches. Shifting and bringing ball and knee together for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then hold, switch the arms, let the foot come off the floor and just hold. Well done. And then bringing everything back to the center, feet connect, lift up and tip to the one side, and lift up and tip over to the other. Come back to the center and find that comfortable wide stance and switch sides. Shifting, take off for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Switching place without those arms. Lift the leg up and just hold for a moment. Nice challenge standing pose. And then bringing everything back to the center. Last time to tip to one side. Come back to the center. Tip over to the other side. And back to the center. And then bring the ball down. Well done. Let's take one moment while we are facing forward to take a chair pose. So place that ball high up in those thighs. Really kick it in there. Walk the feet in so you feel your body stand tall. So once again, feel the feet push, the legs engage, the shoulders roll up and back, and those legs, feet are parallel. Good. Now begin to bend the knees. Adjust that ball if you need to, and then find your chair pose. Adjust any way along the way to feel the pose just a little bit more. The most important part about this pose is that you are using the outer parts of your legs to get to the center part of that ball. So the full leg is actively engaged. Fantastic. Now bringing the hands just to the heart so we can take any stresses away from the upper body. And let's take little tiny pulses. So down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay low. Now from the outer thighs in, push, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and hold. Reach the arms back up, chair pose. Take a breath in, and then let the arms go as you stand tall and sink back down. Stand tall and sink back down. Stand tall and sink back down. Stand tall and sink and hold for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, and 2, release. Take that ball out. Go ahead. Put it on the floor. Well done, everyone. Let's take ourselves to the front of our mat as we prepare to transition to a few sets with those heavier weights. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, long spine, half fold, and exhale, fold back down. Bend the knees, root to rise. Stand up nice and tall, and bring the hands back to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open wide and bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, fold. From this position, bring the weights towards you, right underneath your hands. Bend the knees, step back to plank. Hold your plank pose now, shifting the weight slightly forward over those weights. Right knee to right elbow, left, right, left, right, left, right, and left, right, and left. Bring the hips up and press back to downward facing dog. Perfect. We're going again, so drift back to plank. Engage your core. Bring the right knee towards the left elbow, and then opposite. Right knee left, left knee right. Good. 4 more sets. Here's 1, and here's 2, here's 3, and then here's 4. Hips up and hips back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Lifting the heels super high, drift down, bringing the knees to the mat. Leaving the hands on top of those weights today. Cat and cow, dropping the chest, dropping the belly and lifting the heart up. And the exhale, just simply roll the spine all the way up. Again, dropping down, scoop and lift, and bring the spine up. Again, dropping down, scoop and lift. Bring the spine up. And then one more time, dropping, scooping, and then roll the spine up. Coming back to neutral, walk the weights back with you. Come up on your knees, bring the right foot forward. Well done. Opening up these weights. We're going to curl the weights in as we glide a little forward, and then let them go as we pull back. Come forward, let them go. Come forward, let them go. Come forward and let them go. For 4, for 3, and for 2, and then for 1, pulling back. Take a moment, bring the weights to the ground. Tuck the back toe. Let's move up to the next level lunge, high lunge. And let's open the weights and go again, this time dipping again. So take it down and lift, and 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 down and lift. We've got 2 more here. Fantastic. And now reach down to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Lift the hips up and press back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And then bring the knees back to the mat. Good. Walk the weights back with you as you come up tall. Bringing the left foot forward this time. Open the hands of the weights. Let's go ahead and glide forward and pull the weights up. So here's 1, pull back. Here's 2, pull back. Here's 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. I have a tickle in my nose. Let's hope I don't sneeze. And 1 more time, and release. Reach for the mat. Let's find our way up to the next level lunge. Standing in high lunge, open the weights. Let's dip and curl. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Reach down to the mat, step back to plank, and then hips up, hips back, down dog. Take a breath in, and then bring your knees right back down to the mat. Well done. We're going to go ahead and place the right hand on top of your mat. And we're going to keep the weight in the left. Let's just bend the elbow a little bit. Pull the arm out to the side and then bring it back to the opposite arm. So pull it out and lift it. Touch the opposite arm. Bring it out and lift it. And then touch. Bring it out and lift it and then touch. Bring it out and lift it and touch. Bring it out and lift it and touch. Bring it out and lift it and touch. And then 1 more time. Bring it out and lift it and touch. Slowly pull yourself back up on the knees, bringing the right foot forward. Hinge a little forward. Allow your right elbow to rest on that front leg. Push the weight forward and pull back. So we did this with light weights. Now we're going to do it with the heavier weights. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, and pull back. And then hold, kick back for 8, for 7, for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Let's put the 2 together. So press and pull, kick back, release. Press and pull, kick back, release. Press and pull, kick back, release. And press and pull, kick back, release. Press and pull, kick back, release. Press and pull. We only have 2 more here. So reaching and pulling, kicking back and releasing. Last one. Well done. And releasing. Reach down to the mat. Tuck your back toe underneath. Pull the knee right off of the floor and add a twist. That right arm comes up. Hold it there. Fantastic. Bring the hand back down to the weight. Step back to plank pose. And hips up and hips back, down dog. Take a breath in. And then exhale, bring the knees back down to the mat. This time we'll place our left hand solidly on your mat. Bend the elbow of the right. And let's take it out to the side. And then touch the other arm. out to the side and touch the other arm. Out to the side and touch. Out to the side and touch. Really feel the lift and the lift. 2 more times. Lift and then the lift. Beautiful. Walking back to the knees, bring the left one forward. Hinge forward and placing the left arm on the left leg. Reach and pull. So reach, pull back, reach, pull back, reach, pull back, and reach and pull back. 4, 4, 4, 3, and 4, 2. Then one more, kicking back. Kick back and release. Kick back and release. Kick back and release. And back and release. Back and release. Back and release. 2 more, and then we'll put the 2 together for 8. All right, press forward and back. And then kick back, release. Here we go. Forward, back, and kick, release. Reach and pull, and kick back, release. Reach and pull, kick back, release. 4, 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then one more time, and release. Move the weight to the mat, tuck the back toe, bring the knee off the floor, anchor down, and add a twist, reaching the left arm to the sky. Perfect. Bring the hand to the opposite weight, step back to plank pose, lift the hips up and back, down dog, and then drift your knees back down to the mat. Bring both weights with you as you come to your knees, and then bring them to the front. Open and close for 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. Hold them out. Now just drop the elbows down. Good. All right. So we're just going to lift the elbows first and then bring them down. Elbows lead the way. Just like we did on our hands and knees. But this time we're using both weights. And on top of our knees, we have 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. And here's 2. And then one more time. And a release. Bringing the weights back down to the mat. Find your plank pose, and then your hips up, hips back, down dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Bend the knee, stack and open it up. Straighten it back and step it forward. Spinning the right heel around, leave the weights in place as you rise to warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Find your peaceful warrior right here. And right into a side angle. Circle the arm down and up, and down and up, and down and up. Once more, hold the arm at the ear. Bring the right arm to your right ear. With your core engaged, lift to center, and come back to warrior 2. Pull the front leg straight, glide forward and down into triangle pose. Beautiful. This time we're going to take opposite circles, so take it down and up, and down and up, and down and up. On this last one, I want you to keep the arm over the ear, extended triangle pose. Bringing the right arm up, so lift and bring the right arm up, engaging the core, come back to the center, return to warrior 2, sweep the back arm to the front, warrior 1, and reach down. Take those weights in your hands, step back to plank pose. And then hips up and hips back, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open up these hips. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, step it forward. Bending the back heel, leave the weights as you rise, warrior 1. Open up, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, extended side angle, and circle down and up, down and up, down and up. Down and up. Next time, leave the arm at the ear. Feel that extension. And then reach the left arm up to the left ear. Engaging the core. Rise back to center. And then warrior 2. Fantastic. Straighten the front leg. Glide forward and down into triangle pose. And this time, we'll take that arm and circle backwards. So back towards the hip and around to the front. Back to the hip. Around to the front. Back to the hip. And on the next one, leave the arm over the ear, extended triangle pose. Pull the body up enough to release that left arm near the left ear. Engage that core as you rise back to center, then the knee, warrior two. Sweep the back arm to the front to warrior one, reach and grab the weights, step back to plank pose, and then hips up and hips back, downward facing dog. Well done. Drifting into a plank pose, I'm going to bend the elbows and lower about halfway and press back up. Just a tiny dip and push, and a tiny dip and a push, and a tiny dip. If you can go deeper, go deeper. This is enough for me. And then hips up and hips back, down dog. Walk your feet to the front of your mat. Just take a full squat right here as we find our way down onto your mat. Well done. All right. No legs today. We're really going to focus now on our core and stretching for the rest of the class. So let's start with our legs out nice and wide. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring the right arm across your chest and give it a gentle pull in. And then push it up next to your right ear and bend the elbow, press back. Then reach both arms up and bring them out shoulder height. Take a breath in, get tall, exhale, twist to the right hand side and reach. Come back to center, twist to the left and reach. Come back to the center, twist and reach. Come back to the center and twist and reach. Come back to the center and twist and reach. One more time and twist and reach. Open up, bringing the left arm across the chest. Give it a gentle pull in. Posture stays tall. Your core is engaged. And now push the arm to the sky. Bend the elbow and press back. And then push both arms out wide. Take a breath as we get tall. One more set of that saw. Let's twist either way and just reach. Come to center, twist, and then reach. Come to center, twist, and then reach. Come to center, two more sets. Center, twist, and reach. Center, twist, and reach. And center, twist, and reach. And center, twist, and reach. Coming back to the center, bring the arms up and then halfway down. Take a breath as you fall back and bring the hands to touch. And then exhale, arms between the ears as you reach forward. Inhale, rise to center, and exhale, halfway down. Inhale, fall down, engage that core and pause. Exhale, push forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, fall back and pause. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, down. Inhale, fall back. And exhale, push forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, halfway. 4 more. So take it back. Glide forward. Reach up. Halfway down. Fall back. Glide forward. Reach up. Halfway down. Fall back. Really press. Lift tall. Halfway down. And one more time. Take it back. Reach it forward. Bring it all the way up. And float the hands all the way back down. Taking the right palm up to the ear. A gentle tip to the side. Come all the way up. And let's go ahead and take a gentle tip the other way. And then coming all the way up, let's find our way down to the mat. So all the way down, we will use our ball here. So reach for your ball and place it underneath your sacrum. So lift into a bridge, push that ball down, and then just feel how wonderful that is to have that ball there. Massage that spine a little bit, just shift a little bit, just feel good. Remember, if it doesn't feel good, either adjust the ball or maybe the ball is not working effectively for you today. Bringing the knees up and together, take the arms out wide and anchor them to the floor. With the ball a little bit unstable, your core is going to work nice and is going to really work here. So let's start to just form some circles. It does not matter which way you go because we will switch. So go with whichever way your legs want to move. Circle and pull, circle and pull, circle and pull, And we have 2 more. We're going 8 in each direction. 1 more. Good. Now coming back to center, readjust if necessary. Make sure the little arms are anchored and your legs are together. Go the other way. Go the other way. So make that circle however wide you want to make it, as long as your knees stay connected and your feet stay connected. We have 4 and 3 and 2, and then 1 more time and come to center. Flatten out the feet, push away the right foot, lift it to the sky and bend the knee. Left foot, push it away, lift it up and bend the knee. When you push, imagine you're pushing out a cement block, lift it up and bend it at the knee, and the left one out, lift it up and bend the knee. How about both? Push them out, lift them up and bend the knees. Press, lift and bend. Press, lift and bend and press, lift, stay lifted right here. No rebend. Good. Once again, our legs are glued together. This time, let's point our toes and just make some circles once again. Keep going. And 3, 2, and 1. Adjust if you need to, or just go right into the other direction. And 4, and 3, and 2, and then 1 more. Stay right here. Bring the hands onto the ball to keep it in place. We're going to lift off that ball, reaching your toes to the sky. Reach and lower slow. Reach and lower. 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 Just 1 more time and lower. Bending the knees, place 1 foot at a time onto the floor and remove that ball. Fantastic. Bring the ball between your inner thighs. Walk the feet in. Arms are by your side this time as we move into a bridge pose. So squeezing from the outside of the legs to the inside of that ball. Lift the hips up. Make those adjustments. Shoulders rock under. Feet grip and lift. The hips lift. Really dig down with the heels as we pull up. All right, now we're going to just stay in this position as we add a few little pulses. So just squeezing the buns and lifting. I'm saying them a couple inches at the most. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Hold it up and squeeze. Now push those legs together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Make sure you're making a conscious effort that you're not leading with the knees. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Slowly drop all the way back down. And then take that ball out. Put it by your side. Take the right leg over the left and pull the knee in. Just take a nice stretch. From this position, place the left foot down. Turn the right knee in towards the chest. Lift yourself up enough to reach your hand to your right ankle and roll to your left. We're simply going to pull this leg back. All those lunges, we're just going to stretch that quadricep out. And then rotate the knee in towards the shoulder. Extend the leg to the sky where you'll flex the foot and point it. And flex it and point it. Give it a couple circles. Go the other way. And then rebend the knee and find your way back onto the mat. Taking the left leg over the right thigh, go ahead and pull it in. Find your sleeping pigeon and just enjoy it. Then dropping the right foot to the mat, turn the left knee in. Reach up and grab your ankle, rolling a little to the right. We're simply going to pull this top leg back behind us and add a stretch here, pushing and pressing. And then find your way right back to the center. Reach for the ball, bring the knees in, place the ball between your feet. Push it straight up to the sky. Well done. Bringing the fingertips behind the base of the skull, pull the elbows out, feel them touch the mat behind you. Good. All right, we're going to squeeze with those feet, and we're going to add some crunches here. So lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, and lift and lower, lift and lower, and lift and lower. We've got two more. Then we're going to take the right fingertips and touch the ball. For 8, pull down, and 7, pull down, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the hands back and lift in center. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and 3, and 2. Now you know what we're doing. Left fingertips reach for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last time, center lift for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Bring the head to touch the mat, bring the arms by your side. Move them a little bit underneath your hips to help support the back. Squeezing that ball with your feet, just simply lower towards the floor and lift it right back up. Lower it towards the floor and lift it back up. Lower it towards the floor and lift it back up. Lower it towards the floor, and we have 8 more. If you feel more comfortable, lower, pull the knees in and then lift them up. Lower and lift, or bend and pull in. Just 2 more here. Well done. And then stay right here. Bending the knees, lift the head up, place the hands behind the head, and now push the legs out and frog legs in. Out and frog legs, kind of a medium frog legs. Instead of them going way out, just a little bit towards the elbows. Push and pull, and push and pull, and push and pull. One more time, and then release and put them down. Well done. Go ahead and reach for that ball. Place your feet on the floor. I forgot the left leg, so let's just lift it up a moment and flex it and point it and flex it. I usually do this on the side and circle it a couple times each way, and then bend and let it go. Go ahead and take your knees to one side. It doesn't matter which way, just let them go. Look the other way perhaps, and just enjoy the twist. Then we're going to bring them up and over and take them to the other side. And then we're going to return them to center, bring the knees towards you. Just pull them in, feel your back flat on the mat, and just rock a little side to side. And then push the knees together. Bring the palms of your hands over your knees. We're going to pull our knees in at the same time. We're going to push our legs away from us. And at the same time, you're going to push your spine into the floor. So start with the spine. Start to move it into the floor. You can now take a breath as you exhale. Press and pull these legs. Push into the knees and pull. Feel the core in full action here. And then soften up and let it go. Well done. Just bend the knees, release. Bring your feet back down to the floor. We're gonna walk them out long. Bring the arms overhead and take a big breath. As you exhale, a side bend to one side. And then back to the center and a nice easy side bend the other way. And then right back to the center and bring the arms up towards the sky and let them float down towards the mat. As we surrender now to this beautiful last pose of ours, our Shavasana. So take a moment and just breathe. As you stay in this quiet pose, pay extra attention to the exhales. The exhales are what really lets the tensions go. As anxieties move away from you. Think of your breath as when you inhale, you are bringing in positivity, positive forces, everything good. When you exhale, you're kind of getting rid of all those things that aren't important to you or that upset you, or thoughts that don't serve you well. Fantastic work, everyone. I just want you now to start to just realize it's time to end our practice. So let's go ahead and create a little bit of movement. Do what feels good, whether it's a long stretch or just a knees in. Fantastic. And then as we make our way up to easy pose. Maybe bring the hands to the heart. Close your eyes a moment. And even though I've recently quoted this quote, it's my new favorite, so I'm going to say it again. Today, let us simply love life. Let our hearts be filled with joy and gladness, and allow us to be grateful for all the beauty and love that surrounds us. Let positivity outshine negativity and hope outshine despair. Know you are strong, that you are gorgeous, and that the light that shines within each and every one of us warms the heart of others. May joy flood your life, fear find its exit, and light stream in. Namaste.